welcome to my channel. This is Little Treasures by Nancy. I've been saying hi to everybody in the chat, but let's say hi again. We got Robin, we got Liz, we got Kathleen, Herb, let's see who else, Carmen, uh, John, hello, Steve C. I'm looking to see anybody else. I think that's everybody so far. And Flo, hey Flo, thanks for joining us again. And start off with a little Dollar Tree haul. I had to go get some wood glue because I was out. And what I usually do with the wood glue, I don't know why this camera looks like it's so close to me today. But we'll see. There. This bottle is hard. So, hi Marie. So I put it into this bottle, which is a lot softer. You see, because with my hello Carolyn, with my what's it called, arthritis, it's hard to squeeze this bottle. So I put it into this Dollar Tree, squeeze it more easier. So that's a good tip if you have problems with your hands. I got some more sunflowers because I was running out, and I got 3 of these trays. Whoops. I have an idea for these already, and I only had 1, so I went and bought 3 more, and then of course some more super glue. Not fun, practical stuff. I found the little angels. Let me get them out of here. Hello, Lisa. Tinkerbella. Hello. I found these little angels. They came out last year, but I could never find them. But today, I bought myself a little pack. Little wooden angels with little wooden wings. So we'll see what I make with those. I didn't want to buy too much and then have a whole bunch left over. Because I did buy a bunch of the Christmas trees last year, and I still have them. I used some, but not all of them. And then I had these bottle caps, the ones that a couple years ago. They've been coming out now, but I found this one. It's an ornament, but I'm going to take this off and remove that sticker because it's just a sticker there. And look, it's a mini tier tray. So I just gotta see what I'm gonna put in between them to make it stand. So and it's metal too. So the angels are so cute. I've been looking for them for a while. Oh, and I also got these. And a trick for these, because I don't know if the edges are always frayed. I don't know if you can see that. What I did is take my lighter and go around the edges, and they come out nice and clean. So this is for a project I needed a little black and white ribbon for. I was trying to put anything else up where I needed that, but it was not working. So if anybody wants to join me backstage or on the camera, let me know. I just posted the link there. So we got 17 watching. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hi Sarah. Thanks for joining us. I was just going over my little haul. So let's put this stuff away. Look, Sarah. I got some more sunflowers. Because my sunflower Nomi took all my sunflowers. So I needed a couple more. So we got the glue gun ready, my saw ready, and this is some stuff for afterwards. So let's start working. It's gonna go black for a second. I'm just switching my camera. There we go. It's a different camera, so I don't know if the picture is good enough or it's just a little weird for me. It looks brighter for some reason. So what I did beforehand, we're gonna be working on a nutcracker, if I didn't say. And this is my planning of the Nutcracker, how I wanted to lay him out and paint him. So this is all my how you call it, my research. So I got some different pictures, and so we're going to do that now. I beforehand I made the base already, so it's 3, 6, 9, 12 blocks. Oh, this way. The camera's further back. Okay. So I switched them around to give it a nice pattern. I put here the little arrow because I like this side better, the best for the front. And then the bottom, I just put some Jenga blocks on the edge to raise it up instead of just being flat. So that's the base. And if you've seen my snowman in my penguin that I made last year, they have little storage boxes in the back, so you can put some greenery or something back there. Just so you can see it better. And I already made that box. Oops, hold on. And I'll link the video where I made that box so you can see it. But it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks by 2, and then 6 on the side, 6 on the side, and then you got 4 on the bottom. You're gonna have a little gap. Excuse me, a little gap. I just had dinner. Sorry. You're gonna have a little gap, but these are too wide to go into that gap. But if you're not putting anything big in there, you're not going to see. Look, it's not going to be too much space, open space. So I made that. He's going to be going behind the body of this portion here of the Nutcracker. So it's going to be higher than the penguin and snowman. So let's start. Made a few different crosses. That sounds cool. Have I made crosses? I don't think I've made crosses. No, I made a bunch of other things like a not a merry-go-round. What is that thing called? Ferris wheel. Oh, before we start, I'm doing some research on this guy here. Mike from Dances with Aardvarks suggested Noah's Ark, so I'm looking into that on how to make that guy. So I'm doing some research. So a lot of the stuff that I do, I go online, see what I can come up with, and see if I can build it. So this is going to be something similar to this. But I need to order some animals first because I want to make sure that the animals fit. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is legs. You're going to have 2 rows of 2. And I'm using, like I said at the beginning, I'm using the Dollar Tree wood glue. We're going to try not to keep you too long because I want to have a little sale after this. If you've seen on my community tab and on Instagram, I'm selling a few items, auction style. We'll see how that goes. Another 2 rows of 2. I hope I didn't miss anybody saying hi to. Thank you for watching, people. 16 of you. Wow. Share with your friends. Come see the Nutcracker. Like the picture that I have there, I set him up without gluing him because I just wanted to see if it worked. The only part that I'm not sure about, if I'm going to make his mouth movable like a regular Nutcracker. So we'll see. Okay, we'll set that to the side, let those dry up. Scoot them up. And then for the body, we're going to, oh man, I can't see how many I put on there. 1, 2, hold on. Let me get my picture. because I wrote all over. I wrote all over it, so I can't see. I can't see how many I put on there. Hold on. Oh my. 1 second, guys. If anything, make second copies of things. Here we go. They have them right here. For the body, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you need 16 for the body. So 2 rows of 8. Grab 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I drew a rough sketch of what I wanted to paint on him, but once I start painting him, that might change. Hello, Linda. Awesome, Linda. What are you doing in your crafting classes? I should have gotten some white peas when I was at Dollar Tree. Let me go get a napkin. I'll be right back. Thanks. Don't worry, that was my air cast that hit the chair, not my foot. So we got 8, now another 8. I took a break from my lives. It's a lot of work trying to come up with projects and make it interesting for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it was a good break. Came up with some cool ideas. And thanks to you guys for answering the polls that I sent out there. Oh, I find them once in a blue moon, Lisa. I used to find them all the time, but now when I find them, I grab them. And I used to order them online and have them shipped to the store, but in my area they don't do that anymore, and I can't afford the $1.25 per box plus the shipping. But you can check online, and you can have shipped to store if it's available in your area, because that saves a lot of money. Here we go, the body. Okay, then I'm gonna put that to the side and work on his head. He's upside down right now. Can you see it? No, actually, it's this way. But let's move the body over. There we go. Now the head is going to be back to my phone because it's 3 blocks and then 2 blocks on the side. I'll show you. You're gonna have 3 blocks like this and 2 blocks like this for his head. No problem, Sarah. I'm not gonna send the police out because you guys had to put your kids to bed. Families first, especially little kiddos. That was quick, huh? Okay, and then that's the head. Put that to the side. Now for the hat. Okay, Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Gonna be 4 like this. Oops. And then 2 for the brim. You can change the size of the hat or make it taller depending on how big you want your nutcracker. So this is just a jumping point. Let's put that to the side here for a second. And I'm using the Dollar Tree square. Make sure that all the blocks are lined up. Oh, we're doing good on time. There we go. I was gonna add another block on the sides to make the hat more this way, but I think that's a little too much. But who knows? In the future, I might make different variations of him. And this just center it. This block here, the center block, line up with the center over here, and then you have a hat. There we go. So who's ready for me to put it together? Raise your hand. Oh, I forgot his arms. Hold on. Let's do arms first. Then we'll put them together. The arms are also same as the legs. You got 2 rows of 2. There's my stash of blocks that I'm grabbing from. I have, let's see, 8 boxes left, which is what I'm going to be using to make the Noah's Ark. So I have to plan it out that I have enough blocks. What I'm using for the base of the Noah's Ark is going to be a piece of plywood, because I was going to use all of it with the blocks, but that's going to be a lot of blocks that you're not going to see, because it's the backboard of it. So I thought, hey, come on, get down. There we go. Stay. Yes, I talked to my little Jenga blocks. Everybody's raising their hand. Awesome. Oh, and when we get to his feet, we'll because we gotta put them together and make sure that because we're gonna get the Jenga blocks and cut them down, but we gotta stand them up to see how big. Do you think that you could make a turtle? I could try. I made some angel wings that Carmen wanted me to try, and I did. And now I'm doing the Noah's Ark like Mike suggested. So I could actually try to do a turtle. That's actually turtle sounds interesting. Thank you, Sarah. It's good. It's a little worse for wear because I use it a lot. But as you can tell, it makes it pretty. Robin is one of them. What are you talking about, John? What is Robin one of? Okay, here we go. Body. Well, the arms and the legs are the same, so you can grab any two of the. Let's leave these two alone because we just glued them. Slide those over there for a second. It doesn't take long to say. You see, this one's already. I can still work around it. I got the square at Dollar Tree in the automotive section. So $1.25. Mine was $1 because I bought it years ago. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna not put him like that. We're gonna let him have a little gap so that you can see that he's got some pants on once we paint him. So we're gonna do him like that. I'm going to be making an elf as well out of the blocks. Would you like to see that on a video or on a live? Let's stick that right there. So I don't want to move it too much. There we go. I'm not going to have enough room for the whole thing. He is taller than the penguin and the snowman, but live, I could do that in 2 weeks. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Ready? See if this works. Every second and fourth Thursday of the month, I'll be going live. Because I debated about going every Thursday, but that's I need to take time in between. There's the body. The head is right here. So we're going to stick the head here. The first row here is actually his shoulders. So when you do the arm, you're going to go a little lower. And remember, the jingle blocks are not all even. So if you want, you can fill it in with some lightweight spackling like I've done before. But since this is the body and his arm, the little gap actually helps. It is hard. Okay. So for his arm, just not the whole block, just half the block. And just wipe the excess off. Go to this side. Okay, Tinkerbella. Something wrong with your computer, or you're moving somewhere? See, look at the difference in width right there. See how this one is much wider than that one, and it's from the same box. Because I opened a fresh new box for this. And we're gonna go halfway. He's taking shape, huh? Now his hat. You don't want to put glue all the way because the brim. So, I need something down here because he's going to be. Let's see. What I'm doing is trying to get the height of the mat because I don't want the hat to tilt back. I think that's it. That's good. Oh, you can barely see the hat. He's so tall. Maybe I need to move it up a little bit. Hold on. There you go. There we go. There's the nutcracker. Now for his feet, we're going to see how far, I don't know if I want him to have, let me move you guys up down a little bit. There we go. I don't want, let him sit for a few minutes before I stand him up. Because that's going to be his feet, right? But you don't want that, clown feet. So I was thinking maybe get my ruler. Let's see. 1.25 inches. Excuse me. I'm going to move this around here so you can see my little cutter. This is from Harbor Freight. I'll link it down below if I haven't already. I don't think I have in a while. I'm going to try it too, Sarah. So I have, oh, you can't see it. Can I tilt the camera over a little bit? Hmm. If you hear some noises, that's my son. Oh no, the camera's about to fall. Hold on. I hot glued it onto the tripod that's on my ceiling, and it's because my old camera screwed onto the tripod. This one doesn't. So can you guys see that? I put some popsicle sticks here because this little piece here, I don't know if you can see that. It's a little higher than the rest of it here. So now that this popsicle stick here is even with this, so when you cut the blocks, they don't cut at an angle. I don't know if that makes sense. And I have here marks for 1 inch and 1.5 inch, but I want it 1 1/4. So we're going to, what I do is bring the blade down and measure from the blade out. So 1 1/4 will be right around there. This is 1 1/4. So take it all the way to the edge there. See how it doesn't wobble? Before it wobbled because this was lower than this. I don't know why they made it that way. And if I didn't have this little cutter, I don't know if I would be so happy working with Jengas. It makes it 10 times easier. Because I tried cutting it with the miter shears. Some of the blocks are stronger than the others. So sometimes you see with the number of grain right here, this one was easier to cut than this one. So it's one of those things. Like I was saying, I tried with miter shears with my arthritis. I cannot squeeze that thing. And wait till the blade stops before you put your finger in there. Safety first. I'm wearing glasses. I don't need to wear safety goggles. I should, because that way it saves my glasses if I get anything into it. You see how that one was faster than this one here? It's because the more grain, I guess the stronger it is. I can't tell. So now we're going to put his feet on. I love my cutter. Let's get some. One of the things I want to get to Dollar Tree was to get a new sponge, but they didn't have any. And they didn't even have sandpaper sheets. Because I was going to do like Sarah from Sunflower DIY, she wraps sandpaper around her block. And I was going to do that, but they didn't even have that. A lot of the shelves are empty at our Dollar Tree. I guess after the storm, everybody's supplies chain is not the strongest. It is the 2-inch benchtop cutoff saw from Harbor Freight. It's called the Drill Master. I'll link it in my description box below. I'm not an affiliate, and it's not an affiliate link. It's just I like getting some things from Harbor Freight. So we're gonna glue those little feetsies pieces together. Yeah, Harbor Freight. I got it. Harbor Freight. I believe it's $39.99. But don't quote me on that. It is very annoying, Sarah. You go to the store for something. It's like, oh, where did everything go? And with the storm down here, everybody was trying to prep, and for some reason, toilet paper is the first thing to go. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. I didn't send this piece here because they took it. Drill Master. Yeah, I put it up to the screen so you can see it. That's what it is. Item number 62136. This camera doesn't focus as well as my other one, but it will do in a pinch. Because I had more projects that I was working on that I needed the camera. I could work with the other camera, the front-facing camera, but it's a weird angle for me, and it's attached to a pole that's attached to my bookshelf, and to take it all off, and that's too much work for me. That's too much. So I made it easy. This is a camera that my son's school sent him, but he doesn't need it, so I just had it. Actually, I used this camera for a few months before I got my other cameras. Woohoo! Hey, I've cut. I'm not lying. Um, 3 cases of Jenga blocks that I when I used to order them by the case. 3 cases of Jenga blocks and who knows how many. So, and I got them 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago, and I just had to switch out the blade. So they last a long time. So we're going to let him sit up for a few minutes with his feet so we can stand him up. In the meantime, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Look, I made him a little, I don't know what you call it, staff or something. So that's going to go in his arm somehow, some way. I don't know. Should I give him some hands like this, like his feet? Should I give him some hands like he's, I don't know. Because I was thinking of putting some beads, but the beads I have are too small for this, and it looks funny. So sure. Thank you, Liz. So, yes or no for hands? Yes? No? No? Yes? I'll wait for you guys. We're going to use these little miniature popsicle sticks, and we're going to do the top of his boot here. So, once we get to there, we're going to, cut it. So that way it gives a dimension here. And also we're going to do it on his belt. Like that. But I'm using the larger of the... This is a regular size popsicle stick. So you can see the difference. So the regular size popsicle stick is going to be his belt. No hands, no hands. Yes, hands. I got 1 hands, no hands, 3 no hands. I got 1, 2. Yeah, the 6 inch would be better because depending on how you cut the block, it cuts really good flat like this. But when you turn it, sometimes you have to cut it and then flip it and cut it. So if you think you're gonna be cutting more this way, then the 6 inch will be good. So see, this is going to be on his back like that. So you can put some greenery or whatever you want back there. So that's why I needed to put feet, because I didn't know if he was going to. I think I'm going to paint him like this, so that way I don't. Oh, there we go. That way he doesn't break apart on me. Hi, Julia. I don't think I said hello to you, Catalina. Hello, welcome. I'm using the Craft Smart Holiday Red. How appropriate. He's gonna be. I didn't plan this, but he's gonna be a red, white, and blue nutcracker. This one is the ink spot from Folk Art. It's a dark blue. For his face, I got the camel. for his accents, like on his boot and on his jacket and stuff, I'm using the Folk Art Metallic in Pure Gold. Thank you. These are Lillian Fox nails. They're stickers. They call it nail wraps. They got daisies on it. I don't. It won't focus. And then for like his jacket and stuff, I'm using just a regular white apple barrel. Well, hello, Annie. I'm glad you could make it. So we're going to. Hmm. Okay, his boots. Oh, I forgot to bring that one out. Black for his boot. Look, at my paint's right in front of me. Licorice. That one. Oof. I don't know why I'm opening it that way. That didn't make sense. Let me go get a plate real quick. Oh, we're out of plates. Okay. We're out of plates, so I'm going to use this placemat. No, actually, I've used this before. Can you tell? It's my old cutting. My old cutter. Well, I'm painting his boot. What color should I paint his base? It doesn't have to be any of the colors that I have here. It could be something different. I need to get some new brushes. All my bigger ones, for some reason, I've sent my son to wash them off, and he doesn't wash them completely off, and they get nasty. So I need bigger ones. I don't usually like to paint when he's lying down, but I want to err on the side of caution. Is that how you say it? Because I don't want to stand him up and he falls apart. Okay, his hat's going to be black too. So we're going to work on that as well. White or brown. I can use, I have the Waverly wax, antique wax, or regular brown. Oh, you know what? I'm not supposed to cover that part. That's supposed to be white. Oh well. That was just have to have a little extra coat. So far, let's see, with the base, because it'll be down here. Let's see how tall he's gonna be. Oh, I like the gold, because I am using gold. He is going to be about 15 inches tall. Thank you, Annie. Love working with them. I have a playlist on my channel that has all the tumbling tower block projects. I need to add the new ones to it. I've made a little flower market truck inspired by a Dollar Tree calendar. I've made a Ferris wheel. You guys want to see a sneak peek at what's coming Friday? I mean, yeah, tomorrow. Ready, ready, ready? not going to tell you what it is. Who's going? Good night. Hi, Jason. Oh, hello, Jason, and good night, Jason. Okay, here's a moment of truth because I can't stand painting him lying down. He's standing. Sorry. Let's paint his base real quick, so that way I can glue him onto the base and I can finish painting him. Yes, it's a llama. But what is the llama used for? It had a hint of what it can be used several different ways. I already made a reindeer. Last year I made a reindeer inspired by the Crafty Shopper. She made a large one and I made a small one. I'm gonna cover up the mark that I made. And this is the metallic pure gold. Too bad I can't cash this in. Get me some money. You think if I paint this gold and go to the bank that they might give me some money? No drama llama. I like that. I may use that in the title. I like getting inspiration from my fellow YouTubers. That's too much paint. I need to bring it to the side here. And that was Lisa. I need to write it down because I will forget. Lisa. No drama. Llama. And also in that video, I'll be showing you different ways you can change the llama to make different animals. So stay tuned for that too. And that'll be either late tomorrow around 8, or if I don't, because you know my computer. Just keep on practicing, Catalina. I'm still a messy painter, but you keep on practicing. I'm painting the base so that way I don't have to work around his feet when I'm painting it. So what I'm gonna do before I glue him on, I'll paint the bottom of his shoes. For the base is 3, 6, 9, 12, right? And then 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and 1 in the piece on this side, and 1 in the piece on that one. So it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 full ones, and 2 small pieces. So whatever this size comes out to be. I don't usually measure. I just put up the block to what the opening is and cut it. But I can measure it real quick for you. Hold on a second. It is 1 and a little over 1/8. Hold on. 1 and 3/16 is this piece right here. I need a little bit more gold. I also got the metallic in purple, because it's my favorite color, and also in copper. So I wanted some different colors. The purple's pretty. There we go. Hello, Elia. Welcome. Thank you for coming. We're starting to paint our NUTCRACKER. I don't think I'm gonna do 2 coats because it's you don't you don't want it to be the how you call it, the focal point. So we're gonna put that to the side, right over there. Gonna come over here, pick up this guy and paint the rest of his boot, so that way I don't mess up the gold when I'm painting his boot. You decoupage so you don't have to paint. And you don't want to paint the bottom, even though I painted the this over here. That way he has a better how you call it. He's adheres better to the base. So we're going to do this here. Oh, and I also got some of this. I had this for years. I just found it. Oop. Oh man! I just put it in the glue. I mean in the paint. Hold on. Let me cut that off before it gets all over the place. There we go. You stay right there. I got this gold cord that I'm gonna accent his boots and stuff with. So how many think that they might make one of these guys? And if you do, I have a link in the description box below for Nancy's Little Treasures by Nancy crafting group, where you can post your pictures inspired by my videos, or you can post your own things to inspire others. And all you gotta do is answer a few questions, and I'll let you in for a small fee. I'm just kidding. It's free. I would like to see what other people make as well. And now we're gonna paint the back. You see that we've been at this for 48 minutes. Well, actually, we started at around 9:15, so 30 minutes, and this guy is pretty solid already. I don't. I know people use hot glue and wood glue together, but for me, the hot glue, even though I use a high temp glue gun, it still gives me gaps in between, and I don't like that. I just wait a few extra minutes, and it sets up. I'm usually working on 2 or 3 projects at a time, especially if I'm using the Jenga blocks, and I'll glue something together and then go into the next project while that one's drying, and then glue that piece together. Then go to the first piece, and it should be dry. Do I have a pattern for this guy? I can post a picture of of what I had before, but I don't have an actual pattern. I can tell you how many for the back for the body and stuff like that. Yes, I saw Carmen's Santa Claus. It was pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to get the base. It's not dry yet. The gold paint dries slower. I'm gonna I'm gonna mute you guys for a second so you don't hear all this noise. Let me mute. I'm still here, but I'm muted. and I'm back. No, that's dry. So we're going to. Oh, hold on a second. Let me glue this on first, because standing up would be harder for him to keep it. Hold on. Let's use this as a base to hold his head up. There we go. Oh, I almost forgot we have to cut his nose. It's gonna be a weird looking nose, but so this, like I said, the penguin video and the snowman video, I show how to make this. So we're going to stick it. You don't want him to see it from the front, so you go above his arms over here, and then just center it back there. Oops, it's not centered over here. Above his arms, and centered. So this way, instead of just a nutcracker, you can use it to display some greenery. I don't think it's wide enough for greeting cards. Let's see. Unless it's an A2 size. Nope, it's not wide enough. But you can put some greenery back there, and it gets it be more. It's more festive. So let's wait a couple of minutes for that to set. Then we'll stand them up. Oh, let's cut his nose. His nose is going to be one of the Jenga blocks, and we're going to cut a weird angle at it. So, because let's see if you can see, not that one. See this guy right here? That's his nose right here. It has a shape like this, is rounded and straight like that, but I'm not going to go with it rounded. I'm going to go sort of like a triangle. So I'm going to use this piece here. That's an inch and an eighth, and then I'm just going to cut. I'm not going to do pointy here, so I'm just going to go about 1/8 of an inch this way, and 1/8 of an inch that way. So it'll look like this. Like that. Yeah. So this is where it gets a little tricky on the saw. But it can be done. Move this over. Because you got this piece. Oh, you can't see me. Excuse me. There you go. This piece here. Move the camera again. There we go. There's this metal piece here. What I do is just take it off, because you're going to need all the space over here to put your block in. And you're going to need something to hold your block since you took the little clamp off. So you're going to put this like right here, right? Release the saw like this. Okay? So you're going to be very careful. Children, do not do this. Adults, be very careful. Hold the block down. I moved it. Do it again. If I had clamps, I would use clamps, but I don't have clamps. John C will tell you that. I need to get clamps. The smell of wood, so pretty. Okay. Oh, which piece did I want for this piece I wanted for his nose. So it didn't cut all the way there. So hopefully with this, I'll finish cutting. There we go. So that's going to be his nose. So get the sander real quick. job. Let's see this here. See this? You just have to wait a few minutes. Look at that. It's pretty solid. Not solid because you'll have to wait. But this, oh, I got gold on his feet. What I didn't want. I got paint all over my hand. Oh my goodness. See, I'm a messy painter. Let's fix that little boo-boo. See, his nose is going to go up there. I was going to try to make it a working mouth, like a real nutcracker, but I need more time to investigate and trial and error. So we're going to put that nose up there. It's going to go a little bit higher. No big deal. Right there in the center. Okay. Now we got to, since he's got this box back here, so you want to, on the base, you want it to put it towards the front more. Because if you put it to, oh no, Nancy. I'm sad. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. I'm gonna have to do a couple coats there. Oh well. We'll let that dry. Like I was saying, I'm not gonna put him down this time. Oh, let's move this camera back. Oh, it's all wonky right now. Sorry, guys. Since he's got this box back here, you want him to be more centered on the box itself, not centered his feet to the box, because then this is going to be over, how you call it, overlapping the base. So you want him to, what I want to do is the center line here, that's where I'm going to put the back of his feet. So let's continue to dry his feet. Actually, that's the bottom of his feet, which I don't need paint on, so let's wipe them off. Let's just hit the dry a little bit. It does happen to me a lot. The good thing about doing videos instead of lives, you can cut up all the mistakes. It's too late to eat right now, Jay. It's bedtime. Including Fridays? Okay. I'm going to have to go over that spot here a couple more times. That black just takes over. Okay. From the looks of it, I don't think I'm going to have my auction after this like I wanted to, because we still have a lot of him to finish. So keep a lookout on my community tab. Depending on what I'm doing Saturday, I may come live and do the auction then. In my community tab, I put some of the items that are up for sale. Let's put some more glue over here. I always put glue on both sides. You probably don't need to, but I do. So just center him on the line and center him on the base. And woo! And he just slips sliding away. He thinks he's an ice skater. So I'm going to get, hold on. Whoops! I need to hold him. You gotta know when to hold him. Stay. I said stay. Get a piece of scrap wood and just wipe the glue out. Because I will do the auction after this, but I'm thinking you guys want to go to bed. Unless you guys are willing, because it might take me another 30 minutes or so to finish painting him. I put too much glue. So y'all let me know. Ah, Nancy, stop. He's got black paint all over his gold. Oh well, I'll have to fix it when it dries. Okay, now that I'm got him all glued up like this, you can't see him very well, so I'm gonna switch the cameras again. One moment, please. Then we'll go over here and lower it. There we go. Yep. Looks like he's wearing a backpack. Our Nutcracker is wearing a backpack. There he is. See his nose? It came out so cool. Don't worry about the glue. I'll dry up. I got a little overzealous with the glue. I want to make sure that he didn't fall off the base. There we go. Take my little time to wipe it out. Don't look at his feet. We're gonna fix him up later. Don't look at my hands either. Okay, we're gonna paint his face. Oh, I didn't show you what I was gonna do too. He's gonna have hair. Let me see if you can see the picture. Let me go. Lucky, I have 3 of these shirts because if I mess one up, I got 2 more. Let me get the other picture. See, he's got hair on the side, and he's got hair on his chin. I'm going to be using this boa trim yarn. I use this a lot for the trim on my hats, like my Christmas hats. So we're going to like glue that on the side here and down here. So we're going to do that last. Oh, don't want to lose this piece. Make sure when you take that little piece out, you put it back. Okay. Oh, I need a picture. Red for his jacket. I was gonna do the mouth, Carmen, but I'm looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. I couldn't figure out how to do it because if I did his mouth, I would have to make his head taller. So I had to do some more, how you call it, prototypes to get his mouth to do whatever Nutcracker's mouth do. But that gives me another challenge to work on. Come on. Can't even get my brush up. I'm going to give him a jacket. What color was this going to be? White. So before I make a mistake and paint the wrong thing, and there we go. You see him? While he's drying right here, I'm going to hold his feet down so he doesn't fall back when I'm drying on him. So I'm going from the corner here down. His belt is going to be somewhere around here, right? So the jacket will go around here. This one. So since you're doing with a pencil, you can fix the pencil line. And I want him to have a white collar or a black collar, whichever color we want. So it's going to go, actually, this is supposed to go here to the center of his belt. And this is all up to you. You can paint him any which way you want, give him whichever color uniform you want. So there we go. So this is going to be white. This is red. And then we're going to get his belt. I'm going to cut him a belt. Oh, I haven't. Oh, for Halloween, I should look for the mustaches. I was just there. Jeez, didn't think of that. So you're gonna mark him there and mark him there. This is his belt. This is going to be black, of course. But I'll put this on after I paint his body. Oh goodness, you see? I can't cut. People cut these with scissors. I can't. So you just tighten. I should have gotten wipers when I was at the Dollar Tree too. I got paint all over my hands. I don't like it. Good night, Carmen. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have a safe drive to your son. There you go. That's his belt. And we're going to use a piece of this wood here to make the buckle. So we'll do that in a second. Okay, let's finish drawing him. I want his jacket to be open under. So it's going to go from here down like this. Like this, going this way. This and going this way. So you don't have to paint. Just trace the popsicle stick. I think the popsicle stick. Yeah, popsicle stick. Hold on. Traces that way you don't have to worry about painting there. I see it. Hold him. He's not dry yet. It's taking a while to dry down here because I put too much glue. That's why it's taking a while. But make sure. And once you start painting him, the lines can move and everything around. So let's start with this. Then we'll go to the rest. What did I say? His jacket is also going to be red. So except for the top, it's going to be gold. So I'm just going to paint across here because the top is going to be gold lapels Is that the lapels, or what are those things called on the shoulders? It has the little tassels and stuff on them. I'm not, are they lapels or something else? The lag is real. Depending on the look you want, you can do two coats and make it a fuller coverage. I'm going down below where the belt is, so when I put the belt on, you don't see any of the wood. That's why I'm going a little below the line. And I'm also gonna have gold at the bottom, which I'm gonna outline with that ribbon that I found, or that cord. There you go. There you go. How's it looking so far? Oh, the color on screen is so different than the color out here. Hold on. Probably my husband. Let's check real quick. Make sure it's not something important. No, that was my son. He's in the room next door. He doesn't want to bother me, so he sends me a text. Funny boy. And like on top, you just paint a little bit above the line. Oh, I almost forgot. Hold his legs. Thank you everyone for watching. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, go ahead. It helps my channel. And thank you everyone for getting me to 4,000 already. I was trying to get to 5,000 by my second anniversary, but that's on Sunday. So I'm at 4080 right now. Hey, who knows? It could happen, right? But at least by the end of the month. I can't believe that I've been on here 2 years already. It's been ups and downs. There we go so far. The red is not that pink in real life. It's not that pink. Oh my goodness, it looks so weird on screen. Because it ain't that red. Okay, that's one coat on that side. Let's do the other side. I'm going to go across about here. And once you put the gold up there, you can straighten out the lines. I don't know if it's the light that's making it look so. I don't know. Once I take pictures of them, you'll see that is not this bright. Maybe once I put the other colors around it, it won't look so bright either. What other characters you guys want me to try make? Besides, I got the turtle. Who I forgot. Who asked for the turtle? I need to write it down so I can remember. It was I know. Let me check real quick. Oh, it's one of the Tinkerbella, I think it was. Was it Tinkerbella that asked for the turtle? Okay, question mark. Yes. So I'm putting that down. So that's one of my one of my next ones. Any other creatures or people or characters? Because I think once I get, you know what? I need to make a Kathleen, you took the words out of my mouth. No, I'm not done, John. I'm taking my sweet time. He's built. I'm just painting him. He's all built. I was gonna say that, Kathleen. I need a Santa. So I need to come up with, because I want him. I want to make him similar to all these other ones. So it'll be like a collection. I could be like you, John, and just end the live here and have an unfinished project. Oh, Grinch. Hold on. Santa. That was Kathleen. Grinch. Oh, what was the name of this dog? Max. Grinch and Max. Oh, Max would be easy. Let me go get my mini reindeer. Yeah, I'm working on the elf next live, Liz. Excuse me. Here's the little reindeer I did, so I can make something similar to this for here we go, camera. For Max, the Grinch's dog. Make some changes. Definitely have to do a sunflower, Sarah. Now I have to tell Dollar Tree to start um, what is it called? Stocking their Jenga blocks, so I can make all this stuff. I stopped making stuff with the Jengas because I couldn't find any. But I want to try the Noah's Ark is going to be an ongoing project for a while because it's big. And like I said, I need to order some animals first. That's true. It wouldn't be sunflowers and DIYing, Sarah, if you didn't mention sunflowers. But like I said, the I need to order the animals first for the Noah's Ark because I want to be able to make the decks high enough for the animals. So I need to order them first. I saw some on Amazon that I like, so they're about 2 inches tall. Because I don't want them too big. Because I don't want them, Noah's Ark to be like 10 feet tall. Thank you for coming, Catalina. Have a good night. Okay, here's a question. Oh, I shouldn't have painted the bottom there. Oh well, that's gonna be covered with gold. Should I paint the back red like his jacket, or paint him black, or another color? So we're gonna paint the back here red, the back of his arm. Okay, you can't even see me painting his arm. Let's turn this sideways a little bit. There we go. It's just a weird angle for me to paint. But if I want you guys to actually see what I'm doing. I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, elf is gonna be in 2 weeks. I'm gonna make the elf in 2 weeks. I'm going live on second and fourth Thursday of the month. And the next one will be 2 weeks. Let's see. Hold on. Make sure I get the right date. Calendar. No, that's June. I mean October. It'll be on the 20th. I'll go live again on the 20th. Blue. Okay, I'm doing his pants blue, so I could probably do the blue. So we got one black and one blue. Which one? Who's gonna break the tie? See, he's already pretty much set. Just don't put too much glue like I did. It will set up faster. You would think more glue would be better, but it just takes long. It is better. It just takes longer to dry and for you to be able to work on it. Wow, it's already almost 10:30. Gosh. Let me know if you guys want me to continue until I finish painting him, or just show the finished product later. I'll stay if you guys want me to stay to finish painting him, because I don't want to keep you guys too long. So we got 2 for blue. Okay, blue it is. Because I'm doing his pants blue, so let's go down to his, let the red dry up and get his blue pants on. They're real dark blue. It's called, what was it? Ink Spot. Stay, okay, I will stay. And don't worry, because the dark blue and the black, it looks like it's gonna blend in. But remember, I'm gonna put the boot cuffs up here, and this is gonna be gold. Chalk brush? No, I don't have a chalk brush. Just be careful on here. Just hold my hand. Just hold my hand and I'll take you there. And right here, doesn't matter if you go over the black a little bit. Like I said, the popsicle stick is gonna cover both raw edges. He's coming out cool. I've had this drawing on my desk for a couple weeks now. I'm like, I want to make him now. But I'm saying, I have to wait. I have to wait. Okay, here you gotta be careful when you turn them sideways here, and not put paint all over your hand again. Just hold his head up here. And I'm trying to get down here under his pants. There we go. And since I'm using the acrylic paints, you're definitely gonna need to do 2 coats. I would have done chalk paint because I have chalk paint, but I just don't have blue chalk paint. So I want it, it to have the same consistency all over. So I'm using all acrylics. All my big brushes, Kathleen, I give my son, which he's not going to have that privilege anymore, to go wash my brushes, and I don't check it after he washes them, and they've dried up because he doesn't take all the paint off. So I do have one big brush that I'm going to use for back here, but it's a little stiff too. So, but it's better than nothing. Let's go under here. I forgot that he has this part down here that I need to get paint red. But you don't have to paint the back. I just like finished backs. Because nobody should be turning your things around to check them out. There he is so far. Let me go get the big brush to paint his backpack. See, he doesn't clean it all the way. So from here down, it's stiff as a rock. But at least the top is a little pliable. So we're going to paint that blue. Should I paint his eyes on or put him some googly eyes? You know what I should have done? Paint it. Well, I didn't know what color I was going to paint it. But I would paint the inside of the box first before gluing it on. Because you can do it, because I've done it with the black and the penguin and the snowman. Paint them on. Will do. There's his backpack. I got a patriotic. Good night, Kathleen. Thank you for coming. Thanks for the suggestions. We'll definitely have to come up with a Santa. See how he comes out. Because I want him to be the same style. It is attached with a big brush. I have some brushes coming in that I ordered. So and like I said, my son's no longer going to be washing my brushes. It's just easy to call him, here, clean my brushes. But I didn't realize that he wasn't really cleaning my brushes. Oh well, you live and learn. I need some more paint. Oh my goodness, I messed up in the bottom again. Let me get some. This is why having some. Hold on, I got some water here. Having wipes nearby is good, but a wet towel also works. But don't wipe it with the same dirty part of the towel. I'm gonna have to fix that gold at the end. Good night, Flo. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Liz. It's coming. I think once I put the second coat on here, it does not look that pink. Seriously, guys. Once I put the second coat, it'll look a lot nicer. It's getting late for some people's. I know people have to go to work tomorrow. I gotta. I work. I'm what they call it, my son's learning coach for virtual school. But guess what? He took it upon himself to work ahead, and he finished all his Friday classes. So if he wants, and I got more paint on my hand. Nancy, it's wet paint. It's wet paint. So if he wants, he can move ahead to Monday's classes. But I might give him a day off. He's been working hard. It's his senior year in high school. I can't believe it. He graduates next May, I think it's their graduation. And in June, he turns 18. I can't believe my baby is 18 so soon. How old are your kids? Or do they grow up that fast? I felt like just last week he fell asleep on his high chair eating his lunch. I need my flat brush for the edge here. That's over there by the sink. All the all the touch ups and stuff, I'll do off screen. You need to sit around watching me be very meticulous. Because if you know me, I can't stand it if something's not straight. And I'm going to paint the inside, but I'll do that off screen, okay? Because it's just me painting blue. Okay. Is that red dry for a second coat? Yeah. Where'd the red brush go? Oh, there it is. Most of red paint. I think I'm going to make his collar black, like leather. So it matches his belt too. That's a good thing about paint. If you don't like the color, just paint over it. Hi, Herb. Thank you. You just need some painting. You can see the difference between this. Oh, you can't. God, the screen makes it look the same. This one's a little darker now. You see it? Was the construction of this guy pretty easy for you guys to follow? Oh, I want to make sure that you guys are able to recreate them. It is going too fast. Like I said, just it felt like last week he was falling asleep on his high chair. You don't follow me on Instagram? Follow me over there. I'll post more pictures of him once he's done. If I don't completely do him tonight. I make get the base coats done and everything, with all the detail, and I'm trying not to put more paint all over myself. So I'll be posting updates over there. I also put sneak peeks over there of future projects. If you haven't seen the little door project yet, go ahead over to my channel. It's hold on, let me finish this red here, so you can see the little door. 'Cause to me, it looks different when someone is holding it than when you're taking a picture of it. My sister, every time I send them pictures, because I send them pictures of things I make, she can't tell if it's a large piece or a small piece. She goes, I thought it was bigger. I thought it was smaller. So let me finish this red part here, and I'll show you the little door in person. Oh, I did the same thing back here. That's supposed to be gold at the bottom. Okay. There's a second coat, and my hands are nasty. Let me put this here. Okay. You ready? There's oh. There's my little door. You can tell next to him how big it is. And it has a magnet on the door so you can interchange it. This is interchangeable. He doesn't belong here. He just came along for the ride. You got the little mat made from the cork sheets from Dollar Tree. Made some little Amazon boxes. And I need to get some fairy lights to put inside because you can see the lights through that. And then that's the reason I got some of that super glue wood glue, because the hot glue doesn't keep the magnets on. Then back there you see all the pieces that you can change it with. I will be making some more stuff. So see, the magnets are not on anymore. They're on, but they've popped off the side here. So that's where I got the super glue wood glue. I mean, listen to me. The super glue. What fell? Oh, the little car. Okay, he's gonna have to sit sideways. Oh, timber, earthquake, everything's falling. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Do I want to do the white now or the gold? Let's do the gold since I already have some. No, I thought I had gold out. I guess I used the gold already. Whatever I had out. But I'll be doing a part 2 for that video. I'm not sure when that'll be out because I have so many things to do before that. Showing some more decorations. I'm going to be making some bunting for like the 4th of July. I already have the door sign. I used the Dollar Tree calendar. If I had to do him again, I may double up his legs. Or if anything, I may put another piece. Hold on. I may put a popsicle stick or something back here, holding the body to the legs, because there's not a lot of connection here. Or even do a couple a Jenga block or something, because he's got so much top heavy with this box. I would probably put a block right there. Thank you, Liz. So that's what I'll probably do later. Put a block there and a block here. That's what I did. Uh, I don't want to show you too much of this llama. Close your eyes. No. See back here? Because of the base and the head, this head was so much smaller. I did put some extra Jengas back there. So I might just do that back here. But I'll do that later. No need to bore you with the other. I'll show a picture of it when it's done, so you can see how to fix that part. I don't know if I'm the queen, maybe the princess. I'm a princess. Oh, some of the blue is not dry yet. So some of my gold is blue. Make sure your paint is dry before you go on to the next part. See, I usually would probably put this aside and work on something else while this part dries. But I want to get this somewhat other colors in place so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, somebody on John C's channel, I think it was also Mark Lindsay. He suggested some flower boxes in the front. So I might do that, but I need to get little flowers. Because I had flowers, but I used them on the llama. It's like you get all these ideas, but it's like, okay, but you use the supplies on that, but you can't use it on that. And I'm trying not to. I went to Dollar Tree today to get some the super glue and the wood glue, and you saw what happened. I didn't go crazy this time. I was good, because usually I can come home with $20 worth of stuff, but I didn't. I was good. And everything I got, except for the little angels, everything I got has a project in mind. The little angels, I'm still. Have you guys seen the little wooden angels from Dollar Tree? They're about an inch tall, and I got gold paint all over myself. I'm not sure what to do with those little angels. Actually, you know what? Maybe make a garland and add them to my little door as decoration for Christmas. Who knows? Do you guys stay awake thinking of what it's like? Oh, I can do this with that project, or I can do this with that project. What can I make with this? What can I make with that? You guys stay awake all night thinking that, tossing and turning, or it's just me? See, I'm putting gold here, but once this dries, yeah, I'm gonna get. That's what fell. It was the gold the gold rope, and and it all fell down again. It's hard getting old. Trying to bend down, I'm not too good anymore. Right here where the red meets the gold, I'm gonna. No problem. The base is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and two partial pieces which is a one and three what was it? I forgot. Can't remember now. Hold on, let me measure again. 1 3/16. Because this piece is partial. So this was 1 3/16. That's what that looks on the bottom. The backpack is 1 2 3 4 5. Wait, 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 12 24 25 26 27 28. After the video, I'll post a link to the penguin and the snowman where I made the box on that video. So this is what I'm gonna do here between the red and the gold is line it with this. Give them some. And up here, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna do it 2 layers, so it'll look like that. So it looks a little different, like that. And then for the down here, I'm going to cut not this one because it's black. It got in the paint. I told you I'm a messy person. Don't come in my crafting where I'm crafting. You think I'm crazy. Everything's all over the place. For the boot, I'm gonna cut this to trim his boot around, and I'll paint this gold. Because that way it'll be a little different than the cord. And if I think I do. Hold on. If I do, it's gonna be cool. Oh, yes, I do. I have this gold metallic marker from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna do some laces on his boot because that's what I drew on his down here, so I can do it with the paint marker or the what was it metallic marker. Ooh, I'm sliding everywhere. Okay, let's finish painting him. The gold. Did I didn't. Yeah. No, actually, I was gonna paint this white. The brim of his hat. It's gonna be gold. I want him to be. What's that word? Opulent. Is that the word? See, he's pretty solid now. I can move him around and not worry about him falling apart. Like I said, between the gold and the red here, you don't really have to be so precise because you're gonna cover it up with the cord. I'm trying to see which way it's all about how you're able to hold him to paint and get those little edges nice and straight. See, I got that part down straight on this side. So then I'll turn him this way so I can get this edge nice and straight. And just take the brush and let it just follow that line. Like I said, everything's gonna need at least 2 coats, especially here where I overlapped the black that I didn't need to. And I'm making his hat even more fancy. Let's see, put him down a second. Pencil. Did anybody? Oh, here. There it is. Yeah, I was looking at it. I don't remember writing what color because on my little drawing, I put red, black, whatever, but I didn't put what color I was going to use up here. But also, I was going to do this up here, make it look like he had a crown. Not necessarily a crown, but just some extra detail on his hat. See, I don't know if you can see what, or you can't tell. Well, you'll see what once I put the color on it. Can you see? No, you can't see me. Down, down. What colors are you guys planning on painting your nutcracker? It's like everybody got the construction to say, okay, we got the idea. We'll see you later. He'll have more detail in that, or I may change it altogether. Who knows? I have a sign that I worked on yesterday. That the little sign in the middle, I wrote the word home 4 times because I was handwriting it, and each time I didn't like it because I didn't want to take out my Cricut just for the 4 little words because it was like half an inch tall. That's what I think I want to get the Cricut Joy because it's something I can have on my desk. And when I want something small, I don't have to take out the big old mat to cut it. And my Cricut is not next to my desk. It's like around the corner. Even though it's Bluetooth, I still have to get up and load it and hit the little Cricut button. So it's not something that's easy. I'm trying to see. Okay, let's paint his face. That way you guys can, because the rest of it, I'm gonna have to. There's a lot of paint touch up because I haven't let anything dry. So that's a big key with painting is let things dry. But when you're trying to do it live, not very many people want to sit there and wait 20 minutes till something dries, and then you don't want to hear the heat gun or the mute sign. Oh, okay. Oh, my little angels fell. Oh no. Slowly, slowly, I'm expanding my craft area. It's like pretty soon my house is gonna be all craft room and a bathroom. These are the little angels I was talking about earlier that I got. Oh, he could hold an angel. No, that's a little weird, huh? What was I looking for? Oh, I needed for his face. This one is good. I want to get a brush and I forgot why I want to get a brush. I'm just doing the first layer of this paint, and I might, do some highlights here and there, and give him some depth and dimension. Listen to me, depth and dimension. Or leaving the way like this. See, so far, it's not much different than the natural wood, but it does take away some of the grain, so it'll make it easier for you to draw a face on him, and the grain is not distracting. I'm gonna have to probably use some of the cord between his face and his hat. I'll show you in a second why. Look, they pretty much match a little bit. So if I do, the cord fell again. This cord doesn't want to get used. I think I have another different type of cord with gold also, but it's a thicker. So I may have to do something like that on him. So I don't know, or do like 3 different layers of the cord to give him some, because it looks too flat there. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Whoa, almost 11. Oh, no. I'll stay out another 30 minutes and then I'll just finish this off screen. I don't want to keep you guys too long. The back you don't have to paint, because I might wrap the hair all the way around. I'll show you in a second. I don't know why I'm painting the side either, because you're not gonna see it. Okay, but because I'm gonna have this, it's gonna be tedious too, because I'm gonna have this boa yarn and do this number across like that. But I'm gonna start at the bottom, right, and then overlap a little bit and overlap a little bit until you get to the top, and that's gonna go on the side as well. And then on the front, he's gonna have, because it's gonna go down a little bit down here. I may have just make a black square or something to make it look like his mouth is open, or maybe some teeth. I don't know. And then do like a goatee. So this will be the go about, I would say about an inch wide. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Turn about an inch wide, right below his chin. Go down about there. So about an inch and a half or inch with this boa, and you just layer it with some hot glue. But be careful with hot glue. My fingers is finally healed. You can't tell because it has paint all over it. But I had burnt my finger from there to there. I had a big giant blister. So be careful. You know the good thing about these nails? See this paint? Oh, wash right off. You don't have to worry about it. It's like, yay. I've had this on for about a week now, so that's a week. I'm not sponsored. And they're really inexpensive. They're only $2.99. I'm not sure when they'll start raising their prices, but they're $2.99 with free shipping. So this works. I can't speak. Some white, so you can see where I'm going to put the white. I think this should be blue because that should be his pants, right? Down here below his belt, that should be blue, not white. Let's do that real quick. I was thinking white, but that doesn't make sense because his pants, his belt is up there, so we'll keep that down here. You thinking it's Friday? Because you finished school? Come here, JJ. Come here. Yes. Real quick, say hi to everybody. Hello. There's my young man. You know, furry man. I call him Grizzly Adams. That looks better. I don't know why I thought that was supposed to be his shirt. There we go. That's better, right? Do I want it to do a little curve right here with the jacket? Everybody say hello, Jay. Do a little curve on the jacket. I'll show you what I'm doing. I may come back with some highlight and make it look like the jacket, you know, is more three-dimensional instead of just flat. You heard me? Miss Liz said hello. Miss Tinkerbella. Miss Sarah. I'll do more detail. But you see, I rounded the edge of the jacket here. So what I might do, come back with a lighter blue or something and add some shadow under the jacket to give it more dimension. Okay, let's do the white like I was going to do. That'll be the shirt on top. I usually wipe my hands in between. But we're pushing through. We're pushing through. I just want to get all the details. I was going to do the color different. Hold on a second. That's it. Oops. I hope that wasn't a paint with a brush with paint on it. I don't think it was. Jay, can you get this up for me, please? That brush. I was thinking. No, I don't think it needs a color. I'm looking. Hold on. Thank you. No, let's just go straight down. This one's more straight up and down than the. So if anything, you could always change it if you want. Can you pick up that paint too? Everything's falling down. There you go. Just put it right there. Thank you. He's already in bed because he gotta get up early tomorrow for work. I may hold on a second. Let's hold on a second. I think this white is too wide. I may bring it down this way, so that means everything else gets shifted up. Hold on. This is how my mind works. I may bring the white to here because it looks too wide up here. So it's where is it? Right here. Right? Okay. So that means the black that I want to do will be to here. Right here. So I need to do more red. See, that's the beauty of paint. If you don't like something, just paint over it. Who knows? He might change again before the end of the night. Yeah, I think this looks better. John, it's still an unfinished project. and I'm designing as I go. So I had no idea. I had a rough idea, but as I paint it, the idea changes. He's going to have a real beard. Yes, he is. And he's going to have real hair. You missed that part. So that's what happens when you're back and forth. Look, this is going to be his hair. It's very shiny. So it's gonna start right here and go all the way around to the back, and it's gonna go up in layers. And then in the front, he's gonna have the little beard too. So there you go. I know it may be slow, but it's just my process. What did you work on today, John? Were you working on your sugar skull for your niece? Like I said, I'm just doing the first coat here because he's gonna need more coats after this. But now we're gonna do the black. Not that paintbrush. Hold on. Need a smaller paintbrush. A smaller paintbrush. Here we go. Smaller paintbrush. On this black, I'm gonna add some gold gold details to it. Like he has some gold buttons or something, or gold medallions. After I finish painting this collar, I'm gonna do his hair so you guys can see it before I go off. And keep a lookout for my community tab and Instagram for the time if I'm gonna do the auction. Or if you see something that it's in my community tab that I already posted that I was gonna have on my auction and you're interested, just send me an email, craftyandtally@gmail.com. It's also linked below in the description box, and we can work out a deal. At this time, I'm accepting any reasonable deals or offers. There we go. I think I'm going to take the black down the center here. There we go. And down to the bottom as well. Like that. And I'm going to, like I said, this is going to be touched up later. This is a messy paint job right now. But I'll do his hair next. But I'll have to go wash my hands real quick because I don't want to get black ink or paint on the yarn. There you go so far. What do you think? I may make it bigger or wider. Maybe once I put his belt on. Where's, here it is. Was that it? Yeah. Let's see how this looks. He's gonna have a gold buckle. He's gonna be gold all around. Wherever you can, add dimension or texture so it doesn't look so flat. I'll show you in a second what I did with the snowman. Like I said, I'll leave after the video. Probably not tonight because it's late. But I'll leave the link to the snowman and the penguin later. Don't mind my hiccup. It's well loved. Okay. Let me move my saw. I don't need it anymore. I can get my glue gun. Just put his belt on today. Then we do his hair. Okay. I would need to make the black a little smoother because it's messy right now, like I said. But there you go. So far, I'll probably put some highlights here on or low lights, shadows right here and here, so you can see the difference between the arms and the shirt. So I'll probably put some shadow in here and here. So let's wash my hands real quick. I'll be right back. No, you share your food. You don't hide food for your dad. Because you know what? Who paid for them? Daddy. Okay. You little tricky boy. Excuse me. My son trying to hide food from his dad. It's not completely clean, but hey, it'll do. What I need to do is get this out of the way completely because I'm afraid that some of the yarn might fall in here. And as I do that, I put more paint in my hand. Okay, hair time. We're using this eyelash yarn from Bernat. It comes in very different colors. Okay. And I use this for some of my hats that I crochet. I add the where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Looking for this guy. Because I don't want to burn my finger again. So I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just going to glue it, then cut it off. That way I don't waste anything. So you're going to go right here at the bottom. Okay? So put some glue. And you don't have to use eyelash yarn. You can use yarn. Or you can do some paper and just cut the edges out. I asked if anybody wanted googly eyes. They said they wanted me to paint him on. So no googly eyes, John. Sorry. The crowd has spoken. They said paint them on. I was hoping that some of the rub-ons that I had for faces would fit, but they're too small. I have googly eyes. I got lots of googly eyes. And this didn't glue on very well. So put some more glue. There we go. I'll get my fine scissors. They cut nice and sharp to the point. There we go. Now we go do it again and just go just a little bit above, overlapping the bottom. Like I said, it's going to be a little tedious, but you could always paint them on if you don't want to give it this three-dimensional effect to it. And I'm only gluing the sides because I'm pulling it taut like that, and it should keep it. And cut it. Next row. I love his nose. I'm sorry. That was a last minute addition and I love it. I don't think it would have been cute if he didn't have a nose. Make sure that you don't twist the yarn when you're turning it around the corner. There you go. I see everybody's getting a little tired. They're dropping like flies. Oh, that's not straight. Something fell. Another brush. That's what I'm gonna spend most of my morning is cleaning up this mess, so I can go back and do all the details nicer and cleaner. Because this is not my normal type of work. That's why I said keep a lookout for him on my Instagram. Oh, what's wrong over here? Something's off his head here. I think this is where they no. Oh well, it's gonna be covered in the next row. So just keep it that straight. Put it here. And I'm using my shirt bonder today because it has the nice precision tip. Because the Ryobi is more of a workhorse, like for big projects and stuff like that. But like my precision scissors, this piece for some reason looks weird. Let me cut it off. I got plenty, so cutting a couple inches off is not gonna hurt it. Oh well. I think about 2 or 3 more rows were done here with his head. And I think it's going to give him some character. What do you think? He's getting there. He's not bald anymore. Not that bald is wrong. There. When I'm doing so, I don't have to touch it there. I'm just pulling it, letting it sit for a few minutes, then cut it. Go right up there to the top. Bring it around the top there. Bring it around the top there. Come on. But you don't want to go to the top there. You might need to do another layer just to top that off. Let's see. I still have to paint the back of the hat too. I didn't do that. There we go. If you want just to move, I don't think it's gonna move too much. But if you want to, because it looks a little flat, if you want, you can do another layer. But I'm not gonna do another layer. So what do you think? His hair, the little sideburns. Look at his little sideburns. Might need a little trim right here. Let's see. Come on. Oh, his nose is blocking it. It's like, why isn't that cutting? His nose is blocking. So just a little trim right here. Come on. They don't want to cut. There we go. Can you really tell? I'll see. Maybe I'll add another layer tomorrow. But I just wanted to show you. And I'll do the same thing for his beard. But what I might do, make it easier. 1 second, please. Glue the beard to. Let's see, do I have another popsicle stick in here? Yeah. Glue the beard to a popsicle stick. These I can cut with the scissors. He's getting a look. This is what I made him. It's gonna hold it like that. What do you think? Does that look good? I'm gonna dress this up too. See, I'm thinking ahead sometimes. So we're gonna cut this down a little bit. That's the width of his beard. And I'm gonna put it down to there. I'll find that someday when I'm cleaning up. See, that'll be his beard. Makes it easier because I'm going to do this. I'm not going to be cutting every single strip. So I'm going to start it at the top here. Since it's thin, you can wrap it to the back of the popsicle stick. There we go. See there? Now you just go. Make sure it doesn't twist on you. For some reason that I need to glue that piece because it's wanting to twist. Hold on. Oh, all my project ideas start one way. It looks like he's wearing. I hope it changes. It looks like he's wearing a kimono. I'm not liking this part here of the yarn. I'm going to, for some reason, it's a little fuzzy. Let's rip that off. There we go. Let's try this again. I don't want to glue his beard down yet because I want to finish painting around here. But I just wanted to show you how I wanted to do it. And it's going to be wrapped around this little popsicle stick. So it would look like if it's part of the mouth that opens up and closes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And for some reason, this part of the yarn is not working very well. It's going to have a fuzzy beard. But aren't all beards fuzzy? You might need a little haircut when I finish. I'm just wrapping it and wrapping it. You know what I'm doing wrong? I'm going from the top down. I should go from the bottom up. Like I did with the hair. Don't mind me. Like I said, I'm designing as I go. Oh my goodness. I don't want to go too far. Too late. I mean, too late. Yeah, too late. There we go. There we go. Put this back. Because what you want to do is cover the, because there's a little line above the hair, or the boa, whatever. I don't know if you can see. My camera doesn't want to focus. Focus. Oh well. You want to cover that, so you slowly layer the row above it over that line. So when you finish, you don't see that seam. And every once in a while, put a dab of glue so it doesn't unravel on you. Ha ha ha. What are you trying to insinuate, Robin? I mean, not Robin, wrong. A Steve C beard? I haven't seen Steven C in a while, so I forgot what he looks like. Is this what his C's beard looks like? That's another thing about this. You gotta be careful that it doesn't twist on you, because then you got your whiskers going up instead of down. There we go. See, that one wants to go up. Don't know why, but when you go around the next bend, put some glue on it, so when you wrap it, you grab that part that's sticking up. Hold on a second. No, because this is taking so long. No auction tonight. I'm sorry, guys. This was more the agenda to get this little nutcracker out so people can make them if they wanted to. So I might go and do my auction on Saturday. I'll have to check my schedule and my husband's schedule and see what time. So check my Instagram and my community tab tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna have one. But like I said, there's some items on my community tab that I was showcasing a little bit. If there's something that you like, just message me and we'll talk prices. No reasonable offer is going to be refused, because Nancy needs some space in her house. And Nancy's trying to buy a special machine. And I think that will make some of my DIYs even cooler. Okay, that's done. So we're going to do this. We're going to give them a little trim, because you don't want the little stragglers on the side here. Okay, turn it and then give it a trim over here. I don't know what a goatee looks like to cut it, so hopefully he's okay. So there it is. So once I get all this fixed and painted, it's gonna go right there. What do you guys think? Or a little bit lower? The top here cut a little bit. There we go. It's gonna go like right there. It's getting there. But like I said, I want to fix this with paint, because I don't want to put paint on this. And the yarn is flat enough, so when I glue it on there, it's not gonna be too far out. So I'm going to make it call it a night, because it's been 2.5 hours. I would offer you 1 million doll hairs. That's not reasonable, John. I said reasonable offers. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna get some of the smaller popsicle stick here, like this one, and trim his pants, his boot out. I might do some shoelaces or laces on his boot on the side. It'll be on the side instead of the center. And then I'll trim this out with the cord. This cord here. This I'm not liking. I may have to repaint it. He looks like he's wearing a kimono. Seriously, he looks like he's wearing a kimono. This part up here, I may change it a little bit or just add more detail. And I'll finish the back and paint it. And then this is his staff. It's just 3 beads on top of a dowel. And that'll be on here. Like that. So say hello to Mr. Nutcracker with a kimono. He will look a lot different tomorrow. Watch. So I would thank you guys for coming. Let me put one more thing up again so you guys can remember. My lives will be every second and fourth Thursday of the month at 9 p.m. Eastern. So come back and check it out on the 20th. I'm going to be doing an elf on the 20th. So keep an eye out for that one. And also, like I said, I may or may not have the auction Saturday, but I'll let you know. My earrings are falling. So thank you for everybody for joining me today. I appreciate all the support. And for getting me to 4,000, now let's get me to 5,000. You guys are awesome. Oh, let me show you my face so you can say hello to my little friend. And look, let's put him next to the other two. Also, I'll show you the texture on these. So the snowman, what I did is I added some glitter on the side, giving some texture. I added some berries on top. So he can go in here. He can go here. And then let's move this guy. And the penguin can go on this side. Isn't that cool? Look at them standing next to each other. There we go. Oh yeah, I could do that. I can add some tails. I have some red fabric that I can fashion some tails. My camera, come on. There we go. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create something nutty. See you next time, guys.